Hello, I am Minecraft Phenom08, and this is episode 39 of my series in which I will try to collect 1 billion iron ingots. In today's episode, we are going to be focusing on the Wither. Before this episode, I don't know that I've even mentioned the Wither, but I have a problem, and that is these laser rigs down here are stuck at tier 4 and have been for some time. Okay, this one's tier 3, but I have two of them that are tier 4. And I would like to fix that. Unfortunately, if I were to say I want to make tier 5, if I go to make the blocks, I need nether stars and prismarine crystals, but that's actually kind of easy to deal with. But nether stars, and I need a lot of them. So I need to figure out ways to make and destroy withers. So that's what this episode here is all about. Now, the first thing that I want to do is I actually went to the nether before the episode, and I used a mob imprisonment tool to capture a wither skeleton. And the first thing I need to do is I need to run over to my spawner building over here, and I need to plug this guy in, because we need to spawn these guys. Unfortunately, there's no good way to do this, and I'm going to get hit. But I have awesome armor, so this is not a problem. Oh! Not fast enough. Look at that. Look at those bums. Oh, I heard one. So it's gonna be a while before I have any wither skeleton skulls, I assume. Because the wither skeleton skull is a rare drop. It's... yeah, 2.5%. Oh, shoot. It says killed by player. Well, okay. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to kill these things manually at some point. Unfortunately. Right now, you know what? We can just get rid of the blazes. Unfortunately, okay, what we can do is, we'll come back to this in a little bit. I have other things I need to do. The next thing I want to do in this episode is I want to make a new sword, because as you can see, I have a crossbow, and it's super awesome, but the thing is, you cannot completely kill withers with just a crossbow. Once you get to, I think, about halfway of their health, you can no longer hurt them with bows. And I assume that extends to crossbows as well. So we're going to have to make a sword. And I actually have the recipe, well, not recipe. I'm going to make a Tinker's Construct tool, or sword, rather. And I have decided to go with a long sword with a Manulin sword blade, a lead handguard, and a cactus tool rod. And okay, so I need to grab some ingredients here. I need to grab some cobalt. I don't need that much. Let's say 2. Some ardite. Once again, let's go with 2. And then some lead and cactus. And we can go ahead and get 5 of these guys. And some cactus. Yeah, that'll work. I actually don't need anywhere near that amount of cactus, I do not believe, but okay, let's run over to my old base. I still have not built Tinker's Construct stuff in my new base, so we're just gonna literally run over here real fast. And I really like this suit, and it allows you to run super fast. So the first thing we need to do when we're over here, we need to... actually, I don't know that we need these guys at all. But we probably need the lead, so let's throw the lead in there. We need to make our patterns, because other than the tool rod, I don't think we have what we need. We need a sword blade, and we need a handguard. And I think that's the handguard. Yes, it is. Okay, so right here, Actually, let's throw these guys in here. And let's choose the handguard first. I want the lead handguard, so we'll make a stone one. And then we need to make a cast with our aluminum brass. Now we need to throw our lead in there. Next we need to make a tool rod out of cactus. And that's cool. And then I need to make a sword blade. I don't think I have a cast for that. Yeah, I don't. I need to make a sword blade. But first we need to make the cast out of manulin. Okay, manulin. And I think it only requires 2 ingots. So I think we have exactly enough. Cool. So I guess I can chuck these guys in here. Chuck that in there. I don't really need that cactus, so we'll chuck that in there as well. So now let's go ahead and assemble this thing. Think it's this guy right here. And here's what we have. Manulin is one of the best items or materials for attack power. I think there are 2 that have more, but I do not have access to either one at this point. The evil infused ingots have more. I can't, hang on. Yeah, they have a 13 attack, whereas this thing has 8.72. And then I think it's demonic, has also very high attack power, 11.1. Yeah, but we don't have access to those, so this will work out great. And you know what? I forgot to grab lapis and nether quartz. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over to my other base. I'm going to make a new tool forge. And that way I can just do all of that over here. And I want to throw lapis and nether quartz on here to get the looting modifier and then extra damage. Pretty easy stuff. So I don't know that I have some of what I need over here. Let's see here. Tool forge is what we want. I don't know that I have seared bricks. I do, so that's cool. So let's go back. Tool forge. What all do I need? I need this guy. Okay, crafting table and a blank pattern. So crafting table, and then patterns are pretty easy. I need sticks and planks. Plank, and looks like we have just enough. No, whoops. There we go. Tool station, and then we need some iron blocks. Wait, do I seriously not have that craftable? I really thought I did. Oh, maybe that's because I wasn't typing in the right thing. So let's clear that pattern. It's blocks of iron, and we have some, so let's go ahead and make the tool forge. Like so. And I don't need to make a pattern for it. I don't think I will be making a whole lot of these. So let's grab some quartz and some lapis. And just to be safe, we'll grab a bunch. Okay, so first we do the lapis. Is that all of it? I don't think so. Okay, that should be all of it. We have 2 modifiers, and we'll use those modifiers for nether quartz. And I think that is all maxed out. So this thing's, it's pretty good, and it has some pretty good traits on it. Spiky, I believe, adds to damage, and poisonous, I think, does poisoning. So I hope that's what it does anyways. So let's go test it out. We have some wither skeletons over here. Let's kill some of them. So first we need to turn these guys off. Active on redstone signal. Okay. Come at me, bros. Go through the doorway, man. So I'm getting some stuff. I'm not seeing what I actually want, though. Let's go ahead and... yeah, we can just hold that right there. This can go away as well. Why are we not getting any... okay. We're just waiting on essence, unfortunately. You know what we can do? We can do this. Since we have essence elsewhere. And the awesome thing is, these guys are too tall to get through the door here. So I can kind of exploit my build here. Look at this. This sword's awesome. I see one. I see a wither skull. That's awesome. Unfortunately, we need like 3 of them for each wither. Wow, these things are spawning fast. This is kind of fun. Am I out? No, I'm not. Spooky skeleton. You know what? I should have made something with the beheading trait, and I don't know why I did not. Because that would have aided me quickly. I might go ahead and do that, actually. I might make a cleaver. I'm gonna make a cleaver. So I need to run over here and see exactly what I need to make a cleaver. So let's grab all this. You know what? We can set this guy up to also get rid of these stupid swords that I'm going to be getting. Because I don't want them. So let's toss all this crap in here. And then cleaver. What do I need for a cleaver? A tough tool rod, a large sword blade. Large sword blade. Okay. I thought it was called... I think it used to be called a cleaver blade. A large plate and a tough tool rod. So we need 2 tough tool rods. Let's see here. We'll make the sword blade out of manuline again. And I think we have that over there already. We can make the large plate out of... well, let's see. What can we use here? We need something with either really good durability or a good trait. Spiky or prickly? Bone would also work. Okay, so what I think we're going to do is we're going to do a cactus. Wait, what's lead? A cactus and a lead. Hang on. I'm getting myself confused. Okay, I think we're going to go for a lead large plate. So I need 8 of these guys. And then I have cactus over there. So let's grab some bone. And our tool or our tough tool rods can be bone and cactus. So essentially I'm just going for a bunch of helpful modifiers on my weapons to have them do more damage, which is why I chose lead and cactus the first time. Now I'm using lead, cactus, and you know what? I don't have enough manual ingredients. Actually, I think I do, but just in case, I'm gonna grab a cobalt and an ardite. And an ardite. In the future, I think I am going to have to breed some bees to get wither skeleton skulls, because manually killing wither skeletons just isn't really feasible in the long run. But there's a way we can do that. So okay, so first off, what do we have in here? Let's get rid of the blood. Because that's taking up a bunch of space in here. Okay, so the first thing we need tough tool rods. We don't want that. We want cactus and bone. Bone and cactus. So, and our large plate will be lead. And then we need to throw in some manual in as well. First, let's do 2 apiece. Okay, we have our lead, and we have more lead than we need. So we need this guy. We need this guy. So that'll take a bit, and then we need the large blade, and I think that would be this guy right here. So let's go ahead and make one so we can make a pattern. Okay, now manulin. Still cooking up. Okay, let's get rid of these guys. Don't need that. Okay, so how we doing? Almost there. And this is either going to give me 2 or 4 ingots, or not 2 or 4, 4 or 8. I think it's, shoot. It might only be giving me 4. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to drop in 2 more of each of these. And I really hope I have some cobalt in here. Okay, what do we have? I need to turn the system on because I really hope I have some cobalt. No, I have some cobalt over here. That works. That works just as well. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go off camera while this smelts up because it's gonna be a few minutes, and then I will make my large sword blade. So I will be right back. And we are back with our large sword blade. So let's go ahead and put this thing together. We'll just have to slap these guys in, and I wonder if we switch these guys if there's any real difference here. 1480. Yes, there is. There's a big difference actually. So we want the one with 1480. 15.93. Yeah, the damage is the same, but okay, cool. I'm glad I tinkered around with that. So this right here will give us I think 20% chance to behead. But if we really want to, we can actually improve that. I kind of think that's the way I'm going to go. I'm going to need to take a look at the Tinker's Construct manual, but I think it's like an Ender Pearl and something else. I can't remember what that something else is, but that increases the beheading level. And we can just do that like 3 times as our modifier, so we can get like 50% chance beheading, which would be great. Okay, so Tinker's Construct. Let's take a look in this manual. Modifiers. Oh, cool. Beheading. We need Ender Pearl and Obsidian, and we have plenty of that. Ender Pearl and Obsidian. So let's go ahead and slap these guys on. So get beheading 3, beheading 4, beheading 5, and I think that's all she wrote. But that should be about 50% chance, and that's pretty exciting. Theoretically, 50% chance. So let's go back over here and let's behead some wither skeletons. What's that? Don't go losing your head. And like I did before, we can do this. Oh, what's that? So angry you lost your head. Okay, so I'm gonna do this for a while. There's gonna be a lot of these guys, so I will come back after the mob rush has slowed down. I will be right back. And I'm back. I have acquired 21 wither skeleton skulls, and I have shut these guys off by using the redstone control here. I'm just gonna build up the essence right here for a while, so I think that'll be nice to have because it might be a little while before we can make our wither skeleton skulls automatically. So let's go, and the next thing we want to do is we want to actually kill some withers. Actually, I shouldn't have got rid of those. But if you've ever spawned a wither, you know that they can be absolutely destructive, and that can be a problem. But there's a solution. We have some wither-proof material, and it comes in the form of ionite right here, which is from Environmental Tech. If you don't remember, ionite will come from the Void Ore Miner tier 4, 5, or 6, and it is required for the tier 5 version. In addition to being able to help make the Void Ore Miners, they are witherproof, as you can see right here. So we're going to build a little structure out of these guys, and we are going to spawn some withers. It doesn't have to be fancy or anything, and in fact, I am probably going to destroy it at some point. Well, we'll see. We'll see when I destroy it, because I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to spawn withers on a large scale. I'm sure there's a way to automate it, but I don't know that I've done it before. So first off, what we're going to do is we're going to make a building. So let's make it something by like 9 by 9 or something. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we need to build up. And I'm not going to have a doorway, because I'm just going to like cut my way in. Or mine my way in, rather. And theoretically, the wither won't be able to escape. If he does, he's going to wreak some havoc. Okay, I think we'll go up one more. I think I need some more. So let's say make a few hundred more. You really don't want to be involved in this, mister. Okay, we have our nice little wither cage here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop in here. I was hoping this stuff was a little bit easier to mine than that, but that's okay. We'll put a torch in the middle. That'll get blown up, but that's no big deal. And I think we're going to use this sword right here. So let's grab our soul sand and our wither skulls. And how you make a wither is pretty simple. You make a pattern like this. Make sure my armor's all set. Boom, we have a wither. And I should have made a little like corner for myself to hide in. Oh, that's not cool. You have me cornered, but you can't defeat me, sir. Cool, we have our first nether star. And one of the reasons for me waiting so long to spawn withers is because I wanted some really good armor. As you can see, my armor protected me flawlessly through that fight, and I was getting hammered for a while, so I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, the next thing I want to do is, because I can now, I want to make a wither spawner. And it's actually pretty easy to do. It's right here. Wither Builder is what it's called. And I required a nether star, which is why I didn't make it before. Let's throw a couple skulls in there. What don't I have? I don't have a machine frame, I don't think. Yeah, let's make some of those guys. And then boom, we have a Wither Builder. Let's get an energy. Let's grab a basic one. Let's grab a conversion kit. And what we can do is we can run over here, because I have, and I'm getting, okay, I was getting some stutter there for a second. I can grab one of these guys that are full, and then I can grab or put down this guy, which is empty, and I can upgrade him, and then he can fill up. I'm not 100% sure how this thing will work, or if it, I really just hope it's not destroyed when the wither goes ballistic at first. Okay, so like I wanted to do earlier, let's build a little like shield from the initial blast. Oh, that's not cool, sir. We'll just build something like this. So we can hide in here while the wither is all in its initial phase. Oh shoot, there's one. I need to refill my little automatic feeding thing real quick. I don't need to fill it. I just need to get something in it. So that's good for now. Oh, hello there. Okay, so I need to fill in the roof first. We do not want wither in or wither getting out. So let's go ahead and do that. Also, I don't want spiders getting in. So I think we'll put our wither spawner thing here, and underneath will be the battery. So we'll place the battery first with the output on the top, with the wither builder right here. Let's make it not active. And okay, so let's get ready for this fight. Let's turn it on. We have a wither. I kind of hope that block is witherproof. By kind of hope, I mean I really hope it's witherproof. Kind of looks like it is, because it survived the initial explosion there. Unfortunately, this wither is entirely too loud. Yeah. So, I guess the next step would be finding a way to, like, automatically kill the wither after it's spawned. And we can worry about that in a little bit. I'm not going to worry about that this episode. It kind of looks like it's wrapping up point, to be honest. So, in today's episode, I managed to make a couple new weapons, which are going to help me out a little bit. I made some witherproof material, and I spawned my first couple withers and killed them both. And now I have some wither stars, so that's pretty exciting stuff. As of right now, I have 1.55 million iron ingots, which is an improvement. I actually had an issue with my nuclear system for whatever reason in between episodes, but I fixed that. It was, for whatever reason, it was not pulling out the fuel rod, so that system wasn't running part of the last 24 hours. So unfortunately, we haven't got as much iron between episodes as I would have liked, but that's okay. This is Minecraft Phenom 08, and I will see you next time.